Now, aid workers and officials fear that Israel's call for an evacuation of the northern part of Gaza is precipitating a humanitarian disaster, as electricity and other supplies have been cut off in preparation for what appears to be an imminent ground offensive by the Israeli Defense Forces. The CEO of the Egyptian food bank, Mohsen Sarhan, joins me now with more on ongoing aid efforts. Mohsen, thank you for being with us. Israeli airstrikes continue very regularly just across the border as hundreds of thousands of people remain trapped. What difficulties are you facing in getting your aid into the hands of the people in Gaza?
So today is day 18 of this ongoing conflict, and it's a very sad day for us as aid workers, and it's an even sadder day for the people who are trying to serve. The death toll has crossed the 5,000 mark, and that, of course, in addition to the people that were killed in Israel. So this violence is showing no discrimination, affecting everyone in its path. Among the casualties, we've lost 35 brave aid workers, and that is exercising a very heavy toll on our hearts. 35 of those aid workers were teachers, primary school teachers, who were killed among the students they're trying to serve. We've been getting aid in now for 4 days. We've managed to get a little bit over 75 trucks out of, I believe, more than 250 trucks now camped outside the border. Just came back yesterday from Rafah. I'm trying to coordinate another convoy that will leave the Egyptian food bank very soon. We're trying to prepare another 100 trucks that we'll dispatch there. We're hoping things get a little bit smoother from now onwards, but whatever we're sending now, it's just a drop in the ocean. You have more than, in addition to the people that were killed, you have more than 1 million people that were displaced. And already the UNRWA shelters are much more above their capacity, and they cannot absorb more people. And even the hospitals there, for the lack of fuel, they are working at maybe 10% of their capacity. And they started doing surgeries without anesthetics, and they don't even have antibiotics to give people after surgeries. So it's pretty much.
I know that you're working at a food bank, but we know that there's a big focus on fuel and the fact that so many of these hospitals now are not able to run. They don't have the power. Do you understand what the issue is with fuel? I mean, the Israelis have been talking about how they're worried this fuel can be siphoned off and used by Hamas. Talk to us about that. What are the issues? How can they be overcome?
They cannot be overcome without giving those people fuel. So Hamas is very it's an open air prison. It has been so for 75 years, the whole Gaza Strip. So they are, whatever we want to get through to them, even before this ongoing conflict, they mostly rely on aid. Without fuel, they cannot operate their hospitals. They cannot operate the water desalination stations. They cannot operate the water pumps that gets them water from the ground. So their whole life is paralyzed. If I speak on the condition of aid and how it is regulated, and Israel, the conditions that they're putting to that aid does not reach Hamas, I think this is a clear violation of the concept of aid neutrality. Aid has to be given to anyone who needs aid. That's one. Number two, Hamas, people there do not have IDs written on them, Hamas. Everyone there is Palestinians. So I think this is a condition designed specifically to extend this bloodshed and to make it even more harder for aid to go through. And I'm hearing now that Israel also saying that they don't want aid to go to the north. So I think this is, again, an attempt by the attacking force to lure people through aid to the south, to make aid a way of attracting people to the south. And this is very evil and it's very cruel. Right now, the priorities for the people there, like I told you, number one is fuel. Without fuel, their whole life is paralyzed. Number two is anesthetics. Number three is antibiotics. And then number four are surgical supplies in general. And
I think it's clear. It's clear that there's all kinds of needs right now in Gaza. CEO of the Egyptian food bank, Mohsen Sarhan, thank you, and thank you for the work that you're doing as well. Meanwhile,
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.